and cats and boots 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 and cats and it is me, KingFishOcean, and I can't tell what the music's up to because I don't have my headset up. And I'm back with episode 2. Alright, there we go. I wasn't far off. In the last episode, we met the girls and we did our first day. We did like the first poem and stuff. Well, we almost did the first day. I think we're at the end of the first day. So anyway, let us continue. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even though they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a lit club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
What? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just being a little bitch again.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say that it's fancy schmancy.
Thanks? Yours is cute, I guess.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant, the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice,
Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say?
God, I hate Natsuki so much. I really, really hate Natsuki. She's such a little bitch.
Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
Huh. If I was looking for suggestions, I wouldn't have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Shinsuke did too.
Let's not bring me into this, okay? I didn't like your poem.
So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, how about stop being such a bit—
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Shinsuke liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri, which is a word that means girl-on-girl stuff.
That's not why my name is that. I swear I'm not into— I don't want— I do want to do that. Huh? You're just— Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Shinsuke appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? You're so full of yourself.
No. If I was full of myself, I would go deliberately out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Ew! Yeah, is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Shinsuke started showing up.
Hey, my boobs are put— Oh, right, you didn't mean man boobs, right? Okay, never mind. My bad. It's my bad. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little lewd. This doesn't involve you!
I don't like fighting, guys!
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed that I was standing there. Shinsuke! She's just trying to make me look bad, I swear. Please love me. My boobs are bigger for you. I mean, what?
That's not true. She started it, that bitch.
If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out.
For the record, lots of different writing styles can be good. It depends on what you like as the individual, so both of them are actually wrong here. Sometimes people like more cutesy writing, more simpler writing. Sometimes people like writing that has more meaning to it, that has more thought put into it.
Help me explain that to Shinsuke.
Alright, I'll explain it. Don't worry, Natsuki. Yuri, Natsuki's a bitch. Alright, there you go. I explained it.
Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste, like you. What? You understand that, right, Shinsuke?
Well! I'm a head out. I'm a head out. I'm a head out.
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me.
So of course, it's gonna be help me Sayori.
Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri.
Yuri...
But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. I said in her. Not even weird.
Sayori!
Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable, right? How can the two of you keep fighting when you know that you're making your friend feel like this? Feels bad, man.
Shinsuke? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
God, Natsuki, someone's gonna bitch slap the living fuck out of you one day, and I would not be surprised if it's Yuri, to be quite honest. Good God.
I agree. Fair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
God, I hate these two so much. I actually, don't like either Yuri or Natsuki. They are both such bitchy characters that... they think that everything is about them. You know, they make everything about them, and it makes me want to scream. Like, good God. Being like, if you're making someone uncomfortable, like, well, they shouldn't be getting themselves involved in our conflict. That's like two people fucking having a shootout. Like, just like... And then someone's like, whoa, can you please stop that? I feel really uncomfortable. Well, this is not about you. This is not about you, Darren. Alright, it doesn't matter if you get shot, okay? This is about us. Actually, maybe that was a bit of a weird example. But, like, maybe just two people fighting in the street. Then, well, I don't want to get hurt here. You guys are freaking me out and scaring me. Well, this isn't about you, Darren. You know, it's like, fucking shut up. Such a stupid fucking, like, way to think.
Yeah, let's say Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. What a fucking little bitch. She would never! It's your immaturity that made her upset about all this in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why your father left you. I mean, this is exactly why nobody likes you. This is exactly why he went to get cigarettes and never came back. I mean, what? Stop, you wee landlubbers!
She's a pirate now?
Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy and to drink rum together. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems. They're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's bosom is amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? But because, well, also, I'm a pirate now. Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they've always been. Amazing. Big and beautiful.
Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monika. Yo, Monika, wanna hook up there? Wanna hook up there?
I mean, what? Role-playing, remember that.
She nods in return. To be honest, I'd love to, what? I might come off as a good leader and a good girl, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. Unless they're in my bedroom. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means that Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious and she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. I'm bending over for you, Shinsuke. Take good care of her, okay? Otherwise, I'll have to instead. I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my penis to rise. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little bit more. Hell yeah. Okay, everyone. It's time for us all to leave. How did you feel about sharing each other?
It was a lot of fun!
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright, well, mostly.
Shinsuke, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you'll learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems that everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those that I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination, Undertale.
Shinsuke! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Forever changing voice girl.
Sayori beat.
Fuck. I slipped into the voice by accident then. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I really can't say that I'm not enjoying it though. Either. Sayori. About what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, when your voice turned into a pirate, it was kinda weird. It's that thing between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time that I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew! You know, Shinsuke, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club.
In the club! Oh, you didn't mean that kind of club? Alright, that's my bad. But I think seeing you
get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think that everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is gonna be so much fun.
Yeah, not with these voices, it's not. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation that I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Why can't we all just have a big orgy? What? Nothing. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself more than her. I pat myself on the shoulder. But it's easy to see Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. Wondering when any of the new stuff is gonna kick in. Cause so far I don't think we've seen anything new. It's me, it's your boy, it's Ocean, 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 it's your boy, flicky, Ocean, it's your boy, hell yeah, Rainbow, she loves the gay, hell yes, Sing. Chocolate, she like, oh, never mind, that's a cutesy kind of food, god damn it. Laugh. Marriage, yes! She likes marriage. She will be actual waifu for Shinsuke. Smile. Ambience? I don't fucking know. Cheer.
Friends. We are doing so fucking good. I had a look at the achievements real quick, and I did see at the top of the list, there's achievements for getting perfect poems. If I hadn't have got that one Yuri option, we would be doing so well right now. I think Silly's gonna be cute. Aha, got it. Hell yeah. Never mind. Awesome. That would be Natsuki, because she likes cute things. Skip it. Fuck! Alright. Actually, I think, did we get something for Natsuki as well a minute ago? Hop. What about games? Oh, fuck you, Natsuki. Excitement. Happiness. Happiness. God, this is kind of tough. Pure? Damn it. Great game, Judgment, by the way. Judgment! Where breakings are low. That was completely out of key, but whatever. Embrace. Lovely. Joy. I did pretty good on that. I did pretty good. Hell yeah. Hell to the yes. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Also, yes, there are achievements in at least the Xbox and the PS4 version. I imagine Steam probably has achievements as well. The Switch probably won't because they don't have achievements, which is super dumb, and I wish they did have some form of achievements. They just call them accomplishments. Why not? We've got achievements, we've got trophies. Why not have accomplishments? Or achievements or trophies, I guess, as well. The lightings, the two lights at the middle of the room are really annoying me because they're smack bang in the middle of the panels, and that makes me cringe. Anyway, I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hoi, Shinsuke!
Hey, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty... I fucking spit everywhere, that was disgusting. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Eh? That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we go take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Eh? Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it.
Eh?
Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. She fumbles with the latch. Sounds like me, with a lady. What? Then she turns it upside down and lets all its contents spill onto the desk. Only two small coins fall out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. So they're not hungry. And what an excuse to take a walk. Fucking headset just died again. Just thought I would lend you. There's one more thing. I thought the music just went really, like, quiet for a second then. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves one option.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty here.
If you feel guilty, that means that you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as usual.
I wasn't listening or anything. I'm sorry. Please don't hate me. It was just something in my book. Yeah, totally. It was something in my book. Yuri! Tell Shinsuke to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I'm sorry. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri.
It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution! Retribution. Red Dead Redemption, yes, that. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil in all of us, isn't there? Especially Monika. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys that she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. It's a pair of breasts. Natsuki claps her cheeks. Oh! What was that? A pair of breasts? Sure enough, it's a giant breast wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Red Dead Redemption. Actually, no, that one actually almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you. I was never gonna give you up, and I was never gonna turn around and desert you, but I was gonna give you a dessert. Then I heard you blab about the cupcakes and the boobs. It was totally worth seeing your reaction now.
Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the pair of breasts. Geez, just eat it already. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good! Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue!
You're going through a lot just over one cookie. Goddamn, girl.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez, beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine.
I just realized I've got cookies in the cupboard, and I'm really tempted to get them right now because I'm kind of getting a little bit hungry.
Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her and starts fondling her breasts. What? Everybody's horny on men in this classroom. That's the story that we're going with here.
Ah, jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. And then she clasps her lips over her bosom. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouth full, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. And why are you, like, so Irish now? I don't get what's happening here.
Monika, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Oh my god, I'm so out of breath. Monika isn't in the classroom.
Ugh. Where is Monika anyway?
That's a really good question, actually. Have any of you heard about her being late today? Not me! Yeah, I haven't either. Wait, why did Sayori's voice change again? That's a bit unusual that her voice changed. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. Like a guy. She's probably popular. She's pretty popular after all. Especially with guys.
Eh?
You don't think that she has a... I wouldn't be surprised if she had a dildo. What? She's probably more desirable than all the rest of us combined. Hey, that's true!
Excuse me?
Suddenly, the door swings open. Okay, I'm struggling right now. I might have to make the episode shorter, possibly, because, good god. I'm going, like, so lightheaded right now. This always happens when I do,
novels. This is why I tend to edit the visual novels. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry. I'm super sorry. I've been such a bad girl. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or horny or anything. Eh? Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Why is your voice so weird? I'm so confused. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? I was just having I was having a sip of water. Monika quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Ah, well, my last period day was study hall, and there was a lot of people that wanted to study me. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was being practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monika. Ah, I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I always wanted to learn piano. That is so cool! You should play something for us, Monika. Why don't you play 1,000 miles? That's... Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds pretty cool. I'll also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Shinsuke. But I'll certainly go down. Monika smiles sweetly. I'm bending over for you again, Shinsuke. Ah, I can see that. I didn't mean any pressure on you or anything. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot of bending over recently. I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thank you. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her about it anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
Shinsuke! Shinsuke, you bastard!
Sayori suddenly comes up to me.
I'm gonna go write some supplies from my other classroom, you bastard. Wanna come with me?
Supplies? What for?
Well, you know the festival is coming up. Me and Monika are gonna go make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks.
Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you.
Yay! Okay, Monika, we'll be back soon.
Ah, are you going with Shinsuke to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him.
Oh, but I wanted to go, you bitch. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff.
Okay, it was just a suggestion. So if you can find some poster paper too, okay?
Okay, ready, Shinsuke.
Yep, let's go. I don't remember this scene, but I'm not sure. Maybe it is a scene and I just don't remember. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds a pleasure in the simplest of things sometimes. Hey, Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Out of getting lit.
Me and Monika have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so?
Yup. We're gonna do a poetry performance.
A performance? I feel like this is new. I don't remember them mentioning this so early. Of what kind?
Well, everyone is gonna take turns getting absolutely smashed by each other on stage. I mean, that was what Monika suggested, but I said no. We're gonna recite our favourite poems.
Ah, that sounds horrifying. Kind of dull.
Shinsuke, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, you bastard, it's about performing them. Like, you said the lines of the poems like, between my feet, wiki feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from the clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the one prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that.
Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. When you're talking in a really bad Scottish accent.
You meanie. I'm working super hard on my accents, you know.
I know. I just mean that it's a pretty an ordinary contrast to your cute self.
Don't say that, it's embarrassing, you bastard. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm super excited. The festival's gonna be so much fun.
Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again, showing me her butt. I mean,
hey Shinsuke, this classroom over here is empty. Let's go and have some fun in there. I mean, let's begin the mission.
The mission, eh? Been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling that I forgot I had in me. A feeling of horniness. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow.
Let's see what we have in here. Crayons!
Sayori pulls a box of crayons off the shelf.
They're the best brand too, Crayola. They're kinda dirty though.
Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names.
Alright, that one's down. Don't get distracted.
Don't get distracted. We still need to find...
Wait, I'm looking for my favourite colour.
Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper.
I dropped one by accident. Let me bend over to pick that up for you.
Smack. Shinsuke slaps her ass.
Kia!
Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf as well. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill over her lap.
Oh, wow. Mysterious girl, I want your body close to mine.
You okay?
My forehead.
Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori's sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori.
But it hurts.
Just do it for a second. Oh, no, this isn't new. I think I missed this scene. I think when I originally played this, I tried to, have scenes with every girl. And I think I started with Sayori, I think, and then I did maybe Yuri or Natsuki and then the other one. It's me. It's your boy. Alright, so I did say I wasn't going to be editing any of the series, but I find with visual novels, as I mentioned earlier, that I do tend to get lightheaded when I'm doing a lot of reading because I'm not breathing as much, I'm not taking as much time to just kind of sit for a second and just breathe. So I do find myself getting a little bit lightheaded and needing to take breaks every now and then. Therefore, I probably will be basically recording chunks of this and then just splicing it together and maybe editing the odd little bits out. Anyway, so this is the next day after the previous recording. I recorded the first episode and the first half of this episode in the same day. This is the next day now, and I logged in. I say logged in. I turned the game on, and you had to do like a login thing. And then when I logged in, this screen was here. Well, not this screen in particular, sorry, but this. There's this little desktop. So this is how you access this. You access this by basically rebooting the game after you have a save file, which is pretty damn cool. So I just had a quick look around and I saw like there's music. There's 2 new songs, I believe, but I'm not going to spoil those myself right now. I'd rather hear them in the game or whenever they actually pop up. Anyway, let's cut that off. There's also like a bunch of pictures, as you can see. There's like cool artwork and stuff. So one of the really fun things about the Xbox at least is that you can like zoom in on these and take screenshots of them. So there's the poems as well, which is pretty cool. Different CGs, so this is clearly the Sayori routes that I'm on right now. And you get like some of the backgrounds as well. Random classroom used for the literature club, so you can like zoom in, and there you go. And what I actually did is, if I go to my dashboard, boom. Actually, if you can see in the background, I actually set it as my wallpaper for the Xbox, which is super cool. So that's one of the fun features of the Xbox, at least. I do wish you could do that on PlayStation, like make your own themes and stuff. That'd be pretty cool. You know, like it'd be really cool if you could download like MP3s or something from a game. Like, oh, you got the deluxe edition. Here's the soundtrack, and you can actually play the soundtrack instead of like in the background for your PS4 menus. I think that'd be really cool. So yeah, there's like a bunch of cool stuff. There's the blank pages for the poems for some reason, which is really weird. There's like some cool like sketches, which is pretty cool. And apparently it seems that you unlock a bunch of these through different means, which is really cool. So it says here, acquisition procedure, select the word Doki Doki during the poem game, which unlocked this piece of artwork. So it seems that doing certain things in the game... Oh, I got a new one apparently. Review, oh yeah. Yeah, I remember that. I actually got that before I started this up, because I got a bit nosy. I was curious what all this stuff was, but then I decided to click away from it because I didn't want to spoil too much. Here's the file menu, which is pretty cool. But if you go in game, you've got like your saves, which is kind of interesting. You can delete and open them. I imagine opening them just starts the game back up to where your save was. But I noticed this, poemwords.txt, and if you go into this, it actually tells you... It's basically a cheat sheet, it seems, of all the best words to pick for all the girls. Like, these are Natsuki's words, these are Yuri's words, and so forth, and stuff. You can't use any of these, because they're unknown file types, apparently. I've not looked in internal. I looked in game, really quick, and I looked at characters, and there's our 4 girls. Alright, cool. I'm really nervous to use any of this. For anyone who... has seen the previous playthrough that I did, or knows more about this game, you'll know why I might be nervous. Anyway, what's his attributions? Oh, these are just like... This is actual information. Sure, alright. These are like all the different fonts that the game used, apparently. So that's pretty cool. Reset. Elevated access permissions are required to perform this action. Huh. That's interesting. Right, so what is internal? There's like nothing in these folders. There might be stuff in these folders later on, maybe. Alright, it doesn't seem like there's anything actually in any of these. Alright. Backup. Meeting notes 1. Test cases for new genetic model, server time optimization idea, automatic data collection. Data migration to encrypted file share Monday. VM2 roadblocks. row on VM2, everyone else on VM1 for data collection, ideas for data search types, visual renders, audio data, VM environment changes, persistent variable tampering, timestamps. Meeting over time, you know who went on too many tangents again. I need to be more assertive about staying focused. What the hell does any of this mean? I am so confused. File copy test from disposable drive to thin client. Well, why are they thin? Why have you got to make comments about their body, huh? Rude. Oh, I can actually access these. Oh, they're just text files. Okay. Clock time, a 3-digit number combination somewhere. Key per 2. Boat. Spaceship. What? What is any of this? Is there a new fucking game within this game? Alright, I can only open the bottom one. This is really interesting though. I just noticed I can delete some of these files. I wonder what happens if I delete them. I'm gonna leave that for now. I don't want to fuck anything up. I don't want to like break the game somehow. I doubt that it'll actually let me delete a lot of these. I get the feeling that it will just tell me I can't do it. This is a scratch disk. Not use it to store sensitive or permanent things. If you need access to files from the encrypted file share, copy them to your disposable drive and plug it directly into the Thing client. Do not copy them here. Who's Rhea? Rhea is working on setting up a proxy mail server so we can have proper remote communication without having to worry about the higher-ups. Keep everything offline until then. All. Alright, this is getting a lot more confusing. I have no fucking idea what is going on here. I think that's everything, though. Yeah, that's everything. I haven't looked at mail. Never mind, that's good. I have no mail, fair enough. Then you've got your settings, which is just the game settings. What's interesting, though, is it says data collected, 14%. I imagine that means from the pictures, like the amount of stuff that I've done in the game. I imagine that's like a completion percentage, I feel like. And also, these are the new side stories. These are actual new playable segments of the game, apparently. I was kind of hoping these would be part of the main game. I don't actually know if anything changes with the main game, but I will still be replaying the full game anyway. The side stories are stories of friendship that are unrelated to the events of the main game. To get all 6 side stories, try writing poems for different characters and viewing the special scenes in DDLC. Which, I think I have to do part 1 to get part 2. I have 4 of them so far. I don't have all 6. So, I might have to go out, I might have to go after a different girl. Or what I might do is I'll probably continue the Sayori route and do the full routes, because I love Sayori. I just think she's the best character. Like, she's, to me, like, the correct character for me to choose, in a sense. And I'm thinking once I actually finish up with the story, what I might do is if I have to choose other characters to unlock unlock these, like, other side stories and stuff, I will, in my spare time, I'll quickly clear up some of that stuff. Or maybe I'll record just those scenes, and then I'll put them up, and I will then unlock all the different, like, sub-stories, side stories. I've been playing too much Yakuza, so I called them sub-stories for a second then. And then we will do them all. I'm going to do all the sub-story stuff, I said it again, all the side stories after the game's completed, after the story is finished. So if you do want to, if you're not interested in checking out the rest of the game, which is understandable, then stay tuned, and I will have those up eventually as their own videos. Anyway, so that seems to be everything for now. I don't know if there's anything else I can click on. Fun fact as well, you actually can set any of these to be your wallpaper as well. So if I press Y, it'll set this as the wallpaper, which is pretty cool. I just really like this one. I think it's cute. So I set this one as my wallpaper. Anyway, let's get back into the game. Loading. I don't know why I just made up my own fucking language to sing along. Anyway, let's get back into the game. Load the game. Oh god. Alright. Yep. I've not seen this, so I don't know why I would want to skip them. Anyway, so in a... actually, no, I don't need to do a recap. I just remembered this is part... Never mind. I just forgot this is not a fresh video. This is the second part of this episode. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Oh! Just a reminder that we are doing silly voices for Sayori, because why not? Sorry. There's a huge red mark at the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up pretty bad. I should find you some ice. Ice, ice, be bitch. Boom, 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 boom. Stop. Doki Doki and listen. Sayori's back with her breath. Alright. Shinsuke! Where would I even find ice around this time? Ah, I guess a cold drink would do.
You don't have to.
I'm fine with
looking like a unicorn.
Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? You silly bitch. I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
Ah. I pet Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter, since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. Well, you can drink it afterwards. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I'll purchase that one. You can get apple juice in a can? Canned apple juice? What? In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead, and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box.
At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them.
Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. Oh, it's a bottle, I thought it was like a cold can, because, whatever. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice.
It's nice and cold. Like your heart.
What you just say?
Nothing.
Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Opens the Captain America. Sayori, what are you doing?
It's for the...
it's for the forehead, idiot.
Ah! Sorry, I forgot.
How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head.
It stings!
Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good.
Hey, Shinsuke? This kind of reminds me of growing up, doesn't it?
Huh? What do you mean?
You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some way. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would really try hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and you were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know?
Did I really do that?
Yeah, you don't remember?
Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I always was so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. I was too busy playing Fortnite. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head.
Oh, Shinsuke. I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart.
Don't call me that, Baka! Baka! I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels more natural. Before I know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long.
Really? Maybe you're right. Shinsuke, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? Forever?
Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up in college. I just had to check the volume of my television, or after that. So it wouldn't be fair to me to make for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy right now. I'm changing the voice because it's fucking hurting my throat. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. Oh god. It's starting already, goddamn. I guess we should go back. But I don't want to worry Monika, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way, and she's gonna worry. Not if I hide it under my bangs. True that. Sayori hops to her feet.
Ah!
She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself, you baka!
Oh!
Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bags to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the clubroom. Oh yeah, that soundtrack. You're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start sharing myself with you. I mean, our poems. Sayori, your forehead. You must have been doing stuff pretty rough. She's fine, don't worry about it.
I was playing with the crayons and I smacked my forehead into the shelf.
Well, anyway, we were able to find everything that we needed.
I have it right,
Sayori frantically glances around herself.
Shit! I forgot all the stuff!
Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here, it's fine. I found the poster paper, too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Shinsuke. Ah, well, Sayori did... I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori.
I made it an adventure!
Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight.
Me too!
Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Drink time. I love singing along with this soundtrack. I don't know what it is. It's just good. Sayori first. We wrote it for her after all. Shinsuke, I really love your poems. Actually, I'm gonna do another silly voice. What could I do?
I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding this from me.
Eh? I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean, what happened to your voice, Sayori?
I don't know.
I mean, okay. You do you, I guess. You're really the only one that feels that way, so...
No way. Not even Natsuki.
Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she actually likes something because she's a little bitch. But I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Stop thinking weird things, you baka-chan, idiot-chan. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things.
Like cooking?
Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess that what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that weird kind of connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time.
I don't know if I understand.
You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Head pats, for she is best girl.
Hey, I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure about that?
Maybe.
Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey, Shinsuke, will you give me your poem? I kinda wanna keep it.
Huh? Why?
Because,
Well, it's the first time you've written
something for me.
No, it's not. This is like the second or third time. Second, I think. Huh? Sayori, you completely misunderstand. I didn't write this for you. Yes, we did, you fucking... Are we a tsundere? Is Shinsuke a tsundere? I'm having many revelations right now. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we get home. Oh, will you now, Shinsuke? I feel like Monika would love to hear that. She is the horny one.
Really?
I broke my pencil.
Sayori hastily bends down. Okay, to pick up the piece that she dropped. But being inattentive to her surroundings, she bumps right into me.
Sorry.
It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Ah, I see where this is going, Shinsuke. Hell yeah. Get you some, Shinsuke. He likes doing it anally. I mean, what? Sayori clutches the desk behind her to support herself, knees shaking. Knees weak. Arms spaghetti. I'm spaghetti. Whatever, it's fine.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah.
I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about that.
But it's not as good as yours.
Geez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Alright. This is gonna fucking suck to try and do this. Alright, bottles.
I pop up my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger to pluck one out. It's warm and tingly.
Oh god, I can't do this. This is so hard. Ah!
I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. I want breakfast. I want breakfast. Every day I want breakfast. I want breakfast. Now we go into the second verse. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles, deeper and deeper. My fingers go bow chicka wow wow, that's what she said. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow off the dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends, and they come in such a hurry. They want my bottles that much, I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I lump on going shadows against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts are shot all over the floor. They were supposed to be from my friends who aren't smiling, they aren't shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. It's inside my head, inside my head. This is the remix, the rap remix, but it's kind of shit cause I can't rap. I want breakfast. And then that repeats like 4 more times. My album will be out on Spotify today, right now. It's already out, go check it out. Hell yeah. It's called An Ocean of Dreams. There you go. Holy crap. Sayori, you really can't rap, can you? Did you really just rap this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
This is Sayori's actual voice now that I'm trying to do. I need to take breaks between the silly voices, otherwise I'm gonna fuck my throat up so bad. Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monika taught me a whole lot, okay? I've been really in touch with my rapping lately.
I can see that. It's almost kind of crappy.
Crappy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is that it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks! I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
It's writing, not writing! You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die!
Don't get ahead of yourself, you weird girl. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. That feels like me, I'm not gonna lie. But for me, it's more of a discipline issue. Like, I can take up music writing, or I can decide I'm gonna make songs for like a whole week, and by the end of the week, I've given up. What if this is one of those times? But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, next. Let's get it out of the way. Natsuki's gonna fucking grill me again. Little bitch. I'm gonna roast you. Natsuki.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either.
Phew.
Huh? Phew what?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. So not Iron Man 3 then? We didn't make Iron Man 3 then. Good to know. I've been watching a lot of Marvel movies lately for context. I get the feeling that you're probably the most critical.
Hey man, what makes you think...
Wait, was that a compliment?
Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
That's, something tells me that Natsuki completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, this kinda reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
Huh? You think so?
Yeah, well, I guess you've been friends with her for so long that you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type of all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, you baka-chan baka-baka!
But honestly,
How can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you?
Sayori! You know what, Yuri? No, Yuri, can you come in here and sort this child out? Can you just throw her out of a window, please? God damn, I hate Natsuki. She's so annoying.
It's like she's dragging you around a dead weight.
I'll show you a dead weight in a second. Yuri! Yuri, get in here! We've got dead weight to drag around. Ugh, that was a little unnecessary, you little pink-haired bitch. But come to think, of it this way, if it weren't for me, she'd probably just fly away like letting go with a balloon. You could see that we each take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem.
Here. Amy likes spiders.
Amy?
I know an Amy. Does she like spiders? Oh shit. Alright.
You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wrinkly, hairy, ugly spiders. Yes, spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. It was Mysterious Girl by Peter Andre. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. Natsuki's kinda gay, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and she took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. What am I doing with my hands right now? Where the fuck am I up to now? That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers and pineapple pizza lovers. I'm kidding. That was a joke. If you like pineapple pizza, then good for you. If it helps, I don't even like pizza. Yes, I'm weird. Let me know about it in the comments down below. I'm a freak. There's a lot of food that I don't like. It kinda blows, but I'm gonna continue with the poem cause I'm getting into this too much. I'm gonna tell everyone that I'm a bitch. That's what Natsuki said. I didn't say it. You heard her say it, guys. Natsuki said it. Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best that I could do, you baka-chan baka-baka, idiot baka.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it to a stupid baka like you baka. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much more simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being.
You're not really writing a poem at this point, are you, Natsuki? You're basically just shaming someone that likes spiders. Because you're a fucking bitch. Don't get me wrong, I don't have a problem with people that don't like spiders, but Natsuki's legit just being an asshole here. Guess it's on brand for her, though.
Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Yeah, you! You're the ignorant jerk, Natsuki! For fuck's sake, wake the fuck up, you cringe lord! God damn! Do you know people like that?
Of course, it's about how everybody thinks that... It doesn't matter, it could be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to.
Well, I can't relate.
Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. That just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Depends on what the weird thing is, to be honest. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it.
I would rather cut my leg off with a rusty knife than read your next poem, Natsuki, to be quite frank. Anyway, Yuri, how's it going? I can have a break on my voice now. This is gonna be fucking great.
Is it my turn? Let's see how it compares to yesterday's, I guess. I see. It's a bit different. I respect you for trying different things, Shinsuke. Were you inspired by Natsuki's poem?
Fuck no. Fuck no.
Or Sayori's, perhaps?
Fuck yes. Fuck yes.
Well, I guess you could say that. I thought so. I'm happy for you. You don't need to find inspiration in my poems. I read them for myself, not for anyone else or anything. So I don't really need people to like them or anything.
Yuri? I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking this a little bit. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean that I dislike your poems. In fact, if I tried to do something in your style, I'll probably just do a terrible job.
I see.
I'm sorry, I'm being such an idiot right now. My stupid mind, it likes to do that sometimes. I'm so sorry. Anyway.
You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things that you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise.
I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing.
I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it.
Of course.
Is this the poem you wrote for today?
Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Alright. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as some sort of word in a language I don't understand, human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. I'm going to scroll down now. The bread, my hungry curiosity, and the raccoon, an urge. The moon the moon, something in Japanese, I guess. Its phase and that caught my light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A gush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. I have a jam sandwich. Nice. Jam sandwiches, huh, Yuri? That's fair enough. I like jam sandwich. That's a good choice.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. It's about jam sandwiches. That's my answer.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I can take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way that it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Huh, that's funny.
Huh?
Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest?
She did?
Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody.
She's right for once. I mean, does she really feel that way?
Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common.
That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person that would make fun of my hobbies.
Oh, she will. Trust me. She will.
But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it?
Please don't tell her I said that. I didn't mean to say that. Please don't. It's fine. Don't worry. I have no reason to. Because I'm not going to tell her shit. She's a little bitch after all.
Okay, I'm glad we can agree on that. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I'll probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. I'm so sorry. But I'm glad that you're a good listener.
Alright, that's cool. Monika. A little bit of Monika in my life. A little bit of Monika on the side. A little bit of Monika's all I need. A little bit of Monika drinking meat. A little bit of Monika don't know the words. A little bit of Monika, she's horny. I don't know the fucking words, I can't remember.
Hi again, Shinsuke. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take you. I'll take that. And by that I mean your penis. As long as it's not going bad.
That's weird.
I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monika.
Alright. It's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo.
That's kind of exaggerating it, you horny bitch.
Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy.
I'm not shy, it's just sometimes I have performance issues. It happens, okay?
I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I?
Oh no, it's nothing like that. It's just that your horniness kind of scares me a little bit. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or anything. I really didn't mean it like that.
I totally did, you silly, silly boy. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying and throwing out there.
Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look.
Oh, I'm gonna yawn real quick.
Good God. Alright. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of... Actually, I just realized, is this written by Christopher fucking Walken? The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony, or meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent grating, waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me with your goo. Oh, hi, Mark. Nice. You know what? I am gonna save real quick. Alright, there we go. Cool. I have that save. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way that I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. No, you've been a bad, bad boy. Now bend over. I've got a paddle with your name on it. What? Nothing. It's just the kind of thing that I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with myself. My space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell you what it's about, though. Oh, it's hard, alright, you silly, silly boy. Sometimes asking what a poem's about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. Oh, God. This happens a lot. It's a pen. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monika's heart-riving tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. When something unexpected might happen, like the game crashing. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come and take your clothes off, and I mean sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Ugh, do we really have to do something for the goddamn festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much, you freaky people. Ugh. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We'll just touch each other. I mean, we won't need more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets that we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, but it doesn't tell us that we're actually going to be doing anything for the event.
Oh, sorry, I thought that you'd heard about it already. We're gonna be performing lewd acts on one another. I mean, performing.
Performing?
Monika, Yeah, we're gonna be having a poetry performance. It's gonna be fantastic. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is that Ocean's gonna yawn a lot. We're also gonna let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did.
Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know, you baka-chan baka-baka. There's no way that I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys!
No, Sayori. I understand why they're coming. I mean, where they're coming from. It's their Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared themselves with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But, and I like buts,
I still think that we should be giving it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. I'm poking you in the eye, Natsuki. Do you see this? I'm poking you in the eye, you little bitch. I mean, what? And the more people who perform on us, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself.
Oh yeah, it's about being intimate, alright.
Monika, shut up, you horny bitch! Finding new horizons and having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons why we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. Alright, I'm good. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Ugh.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree! I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is to help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but... ugh.
Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Baka-chan! Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright!
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri!
This club is seriously gonna be the death of me. Oh gosh, you dramatic bitch! You'll be just fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. Going down on I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're gonna practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monika, this is too sudden. Well, if you can recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no!
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see. Monika flips through her notebooks the specific poem that she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is called The Way They Go Down. The Way They Fly. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the poem. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line that she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something that she's done before? Is she simply natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Woo! Monika takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monika!
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next.
Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her bosom and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri!
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Okay, 1 second. 1 second. I'll be right back. 1 sec. Just bear with me. Bear with me. Ow, my knee. I nearly pulled a muscle in my knee running. Jesus. Alright. I have this. I have a prop. Okay. I'm just get my piece of paper. Alright, nice. I have my poem ready. I have it ready. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her boobs.
Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns and its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire that Yuri keeps concealed inside her heart. Head. I meant to say head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everybody is stunned. They all applaud. Woo! Yuri snaps back into reality. Oh, there goes gravity. And glances around her as if she is bewildered even by herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. I already did. Woo! Everybody joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was so good! Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops under her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one is called All-Star. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori!
It's a lot harder than I thought, okay?
Oh yeah, it is, you big boy.
Monika, we weren't talking to you. Shut up, you horny bitch. How do you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Just imagine that everybody's naked. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Alright.
Somebody once told me, the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kinda dumb, with a finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead.
Nice. Beautiful poem. I missed that line. Fuck my life. You know what? We have a history. Somehow it feels like her soft voice is made as a perfect match. Alright, cool. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gave it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said that she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
Woo! I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Shinsuke liked it, and he likes fucking nothing. Hey, fuck you. No, fuck you. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely. Oh, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand what you mean.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours with that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need to get a little rough and put some more force behind them. Depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. That's, well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Ooh.
The next time I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Huh. Don't make me go before Shinsuke. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well just let Shinsuke lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
I am going to fucking... Let me play as Monika or fucking Sayori or Yuri so I can bitch slap this fucking annoying little bitch out of the window. She's the worst character of this game. I fucking hate her.
Natsuki, stop being a little bitch.
See? Sayori agrees with me. You heard her. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. To be or not to be? She has a big butt and giant boobs. Thank you. That was my poem. It was called Near Automata. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm not exactly confident in my own writing. It's hard to put my energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everybody else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and what you can do with it. I mean, more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that you'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alrighty then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called
No One Cares! Boo! Boo, Natsuki, boo!
It's called
Boo!
Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting, you dumb bitch.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
1 second, just need to look something up because I can't remember. This is gonna take way too long to do this fucking jump, this joke. I said jump by accident. Alright, cool. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little.
I get up, and nothing gets me down. You got it tough? I see the toughest around. And I know, baby, just how you feel. You got to roll with the punches and get to what's real. Can't you see me standing here? I got my back against the record machine. I ain't the worst that you've seen. Can't you see what I mean? Might as well jump. Might as well jump. Go ahead and jump. Go ahead and jump. Thank you.
That was my poem that totally isn't Van Halen. While she's still a little uninfused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. She's actually jumping while she does the lyrics to jump. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. Boo! She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say, you horny bitch. You better not make me do that again.
Oh well, what are you gonna do if I do? Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier.
You should totally do.
That's not what I meant, Monika. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you wouldn't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice for the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poems to recite instead. That's fine too. Doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Can you see how happy I am? I'm bending over again. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. You know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. And don't forget to check out It's Ocean on YouTube. It's my main channel now, and it's a really great channel in my opinion. I'm really proud of it. And feel free to hit the like button and subscribe to KingFishOcean too if you want to for more of this absolutely goofy nonsense. Anyway, it's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait!
I can do this.
All right.
I stand up. I'm standing up. Y'all. I'm up. I'm gonna lean. Oh god, this is so uncomfortable. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monika. But I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monika. Then I'll have to do my BST. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep! Look at you two always going home together like that.
Okay, this fucking hurts. Oh! Oh, God. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of this. Must be a little nice, though. Well... I'm sniffing Yuri's hair right now. Oh! Monika, can you stop? That's really weird. Ah. How am I supposed to respond to Monika sniffing Yuri's hair?
It's okay, Shinsuke, you don't have to say it. We all know she's a horny bitch.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. I'm like out of the camera a lot right now.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to,
Sayori fumbles for her words.
so let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, I would walk home with Sayori. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
But, she's so beautiful and smart and...
Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're such a baka-chan, Shinsuke. Maybe Natsuki's right about you, you baka. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry,
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care about so much, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time? True that. True that. Alright, but I'm actually gonna save. Alright, and I'm gonna end the episode there because this is actually getting on a bit long. I was trying to round out the day, but apparently the day was longer than I thought it was. This is going to be kind of a long episode. Anyway, as you may have noticed, I'm trying to keep these to like an hour or so episodes, just because with visual novel there's a lot of stuff to kind of get through, and I don't want this to take too long to make. Anyway, I will be playing the rest of this, if you didn't know already. I don't know why I'm saying this, and what comes next. And I'll also be doing all the extra content and sub-stories as well, so... I said sub-stories again, like the side story stuff that is in the main menu, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Pip pip to the moo!